Good morning and welcome to episode 14 of my Vanity playthrough. If you're not sure what that is yet, you really need to go work this out by yourself because I can't keep handing it to you on a silver platter. Today, Stick digs a hole, avoids building an LCR, and gets bullied incessantly. So let's get this started. Hello, and welcome, good morning. How we doing? It's 5:30, not morning. Good morning. I've done sweet fuck all between streams, apart from this has run. So we've now got a load of drawers full of dust. We've got to put one more drawer down for the groshula. But we're going to carry on with the ore proc today. We're going to get a big electrolyzer. We're going to get a big smelter. And a sifter. We're going to try and set all that up. So we're going to carry on. And to absolutely nobody's surprise, this plan went out of the window immediately. No, we don't need the centrifuge, do we? Because we got that here. We need the electrolyzer. Assuming that's the multi we need. Right, so we're not doing this multi-block then. Because that's a little bit spenny. If I'm perfectly honest. Titanium, it's not that spenny, it's a little bit spenny. So we'll keep this simple then. We will make another electrolyzer. We'll just put that downstairs. So, step numero uno is gonna be an HV. Are we on Mars yet? Next stream. And then HV electrolyzer. Boom. Did we make any extra turbo gas turbines? Or did we use them all? I can't remember. We did make some. Oh, we also made some of them as well. Did you end up getting aluminium blasted? Let me get this in the solidifier to make some huge pipes. 1 second. So in terms of the aluminium, we've got 1.8 there. I don't think I actually put any upstairs because I didn't get round to it. No, I didn't. So we can bring some up here now anyway. Oh, no, barrels are there. So we're going to go back to this classic old setup of you go there, you go there, facing down. I've been playing a bit of Mechanism the last couple of days, so now my brain's in Mechanism mode. Then we probably want a conveyor on there, right? God damn it. Well, we got an extra MV motor now. So you go there. I need to import and allow output. Just that's a good habit. Shh. Today's not your day. Nope. Let's not show you the underwear. There she is. With her nappy on. You okay, Mrs? Dan Clancy. Right, I think we're going to repurpose this EBF to start with. Because it's not getting much use up here. So, these are the guilt trip things I made Vix do. And we've ordered a mug with each on. And when money gets a little less tight, definitely going to be talking to a tattoo artist about them. Can't wait to eat them. No. Okay, so we want to put an EBR. I'm just ignoring the eating the doggos here. We want to put an Eberfer. 1, 2, 3, there. Let's also put our maintenance hatch somewhere accessible. I might actually wall share here. I know I said I wasn't gonna, but goes there. HV energy hatch goes there. I'm also not sure how I've ended up with enough casings here because I'm going from 2 energy hatches to 1. Storing everything as ingots. I'm just setting up processing so I can just dump and process now. So now we just need an HV energy hatch, okay. So we had to start by making some LPIC wafers which required an air lens. We didn't have an air lens so we needed 9 air shards. We didn't have any air shards so we needed to autoclave 9 air dust into the shards. We threw these dust into the autoclave, but this took a while. So whilst that was running we started looking towards the NAC coolant, or the sodium potassium coolant that we needed to make. We grabbed the fluid heater to melt the sodium, put the sodium in, took the rock salt and the sodium to the distillery, made the sodium potassium, then had to throw that in a fluid canner and put that into the 10k coolant cell. With that crafted we went back to the air shards and compressed them into a block, taking the block, cutting it into plates, and lathed one of those plates into an air lens. Now we had that air lens, we could laser engrave some wafers to make the LPIC chips. Whilst that was running we needed some more energetic alloy for the HV energy coil, so we mixed some of that dust up, threw it in the blast furnace upstairs, made that into the fine wire, magnetised the steel rods, assembled the energy coils, cut the wafers up because we'd forgot about that earlier, and finally assembled the HV energy hatch. Now, you guys saw that in about 100 seconds. For me, that took about 100 minutes. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, we can start dismantling these as well now. Fuck yeah. So we don't need this, and we don't need that one either because dust. So then I can do that. It's easier than getting the conduits out. But we do have conduits if we want them. Nope. Then that should put them in there. Good. So, now it is time. I think we will start a new page for the vacuum freezer. So we want one of those, which is 6 and 1, 6 and 1, that's fine. We can craft the many. I'm assuming that's what goes around the controller anyway. Frost-proof machine casing, yeah. Let's just craft them up. That's good. We will dump these in here. Look at Stick doing the Greg. Are you proud? Because I am proud of the Stick. Let's head back to here. We'll make 3 of these. I should not do that. That is poor behaviour. But we should have now. And freezer! Woo! We need it. What we'll do real quick is we'll hop down here. We will check. I think it's a 5x5 this, isn't it? Freezer. No, it is a 3x3. So it goes 1, 2. There. So we can wall share this EBR. Leave a space gap, freezer. And so we built the rest of the vacuum freezer. This required a HV energy hatch and a turbo gas turbine. Once we had those down, we just built the rest of it. And boom, we had a vacuum freezer, no more chem bath cooling. Ayo! Yes girl. Right. What do we need to do now? We probably need to use this to make nichrome, don't we? Let's work on making some nichrome coils. 16 molten canthals. Do we have any canthals in there? We don't. I have tried to edit this part of making the nichrome coils about 4 times now and I just cannot make it work. So I'm going to review it instead. Essentially, whilst trying to make these coils, we realised we were severely underprepared, so we had to do quite a few things at the same time. We had to mix up the nichrome dust, which took nickel and chrome. We had to make the right power level for the EBF, which involved making more gas turbines and HV energy hatches. Simultaneously, we were trying to work on the canthal to put the coils together, and we dismantled the EBF from upstairs to bring it downstairs. You can have it, call you a broke bitch. Oh, that's such a good idea. Did I just get glass in my eyes? So that was another 3 hours of stream, just done like that. The last 20 minutes of stream were quite simple. We were just letting the EBF run so we had more stainless steel. So we decided to decorate the walls of downstairs so it wasn't as bad to look at. And that was it. Stream 27 was over. So thank you all so much for being here. It's been a pleasure as always. But for me, that is a goodbye and good night. And now stare. Hello, good morning. Me and Slow have changed roles. I'm sat at a computer and he's playing with balls. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be tonight because I was finishing the video. So I've now only got last stream to edit and that won't take me any time at all. Oh, that's what we were going to do today, but we'll get to that in a second. The big problem I have found, because I have run all of these ores, so we now have 10,000, 5,000, 2,500 there. We've electrolyzed some molybdenite into molybdenum and sulfur. I've also run some more aluminium, stainless steel, energetic alloy and nichrome. Is that you have a horrible bottleneck. My neck's not that thin, but my shoulders are that wide. So I run some of them, and I came across a problem whilst I was running all of those. My power situation. No, I'm not. No, Neptune's next stream. So that might be what we have to look into sorting today. The benzene situation ain't too hot. So that's full. That's fine. So that we're not having supply production issues with it. Our issue is fully in. But if the screw cat was like 7 times taller. It's just unnecessary. So we just need to create more wood tar, basically. Or we need to get more out of the stuff it's creating. So it might be a case of converting the benzene to something and putting that down. So that's pretty much what we're going to do today. We're going to look into how to sort the power situation out because it's starting to lag behind. Now, what I did do betwixt Lestrem was, I can't remember what I did with them. What did I do with them? Oh, there they are. I crafted some nichrome coils. So we're going to swap these out now. Yeah, when I got on the train it was minus 30 degrees Celsius. When I got off the train it was minus 4 and it felt warm, like I wanted to take my jacket off. Nice. So we now have nichrome coils there. So we're going to very quickly make another 10 nichrome coils. I was about to say then water vapour, but it's literally in the name. Right, cool. Now, we have a double nichrome EV EBFs. As is standard by this point, I forgot to explain what was actually happening during the stream. I just started doing something else. Once we finished these EBFs, we started working on the power situation. Because we've got to get more than that much for that time, really. It's just going to be a load of different looks. That's a shout. The byproduct of charcoal could then make more wood tar. Should we try that? Because I should have. Back here. A spare fluid extractor. These are words. Long story short, we need to get more wood tar per time. And we're creating charcoal and just binning it at the moment, so we could use that charcoal to create more wood tar by extracting it. So fluid extractor, the charcoal that we're making as a byproduct, and run that off of steam as well. We need this to go that way. That's currently going from MV to LV, and we need it from LV to MV. So we need to boop that. So it takes in 4 amps of LV.
I took up origami for a while, watched tutorials, folded little cranes, tried to convince myself this was self-care and not hyperfixation. Thought I'd found inner peace, but I had to quit. Turns out it was just too much paperwork.
So thank you all for watching. That's it for today's stream. 30 months is a lot of months, so holy shit. Right, let's get that back out. We will attach you up, and you, and obviously you. So hopefully now this should be a bit better with the wood tar. Oh good. Oh, that's so much better. So with fixing things behind us and progression on the cards now, we looked at how to make the rutile dust we'd been processing into titanium. The base of this process was a magnesium loop which produced carbon monoxide but needed an input of carbon to keep it topped up. This all happened inside an LCR. The LCR is made with a new material called PTFE, or polytetrafluoroethylene, the upgrade from polyethylene. In order to make the PTFE, we needed chloroform. The chloroform comes from methane and chlorine, and methane is most easily made in a distillation tower from wood gas. We are already making wood gas upstairs, and a byproduct of this is carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, which are useful in the other process. So we started looking towards this. We needed to build a distillation tower and rework the wood gas output upstairs for the polyethylene. In order to do this, we needed a metric shit ton of stainless steel. A metric shit ton of stainless steel needs a gargantuan amount of chrome. The best way of getting chrome at this point was chromite from the moon, which we forgot. So we went back. Whilst we were up there mining, Lily came and said hi, and once we returned back we realised we were low on steel. In order to fix the steel problem, we started collecting the armour from the witch farm because Infernals dropped this. This meant we had a really good supply of both steel and gold. With the processes to collect large amounts of stainless steel, normal steel and gold running, we ended stream to let these run. Oh god, we need circuits. Oh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this next time because Jesus Christ, I don't want to make circuits right now. But thank you all so much for being here. It's been a very fun stream today. You've all been absolute cunts and it's been amazing. So thank you all very much for that. Show the LCR again for the end of stream. LCR for end of stream. Yes. LCR. And like the professional streamer I am, I ran out of time to say goodbye, so goodbye and good night. Hello, good morning, how we doing? I'm gonna ban you, Zeus. I think this should still... between streams I've done a lot. I've not done a lot between streams, but I actually took an hour today and just played the game. I just totted around. I didn't worry about editing. I didn't worry about you guys stressing me out all the time. I just crafted for a bit and I enjoyed it. And it felt really weird. No, it was The moon landing video was peak. That, yeah. I am very happy with how it came out. But yeah, I can't remember why I'm making circuits. I've just spent today making some circuits. Effort to edit a video and it gets views. We say it gets views. It's on like 18 views. It's still not very many. I can't remember what I was getting the circuits for. I remember we were working on the LCR situation. We were doing something. Oh, we needed to make the energy hatch and the turbo gas turbine. That was it. If only you had an LCR. That's what the distillation tower was for. This is all for an LCR. Oh, we got an HV energy hatch finally. The fuck. What do we need to put in the overworld before we start the PDIM? We pretty much... Oh, that might be what we do today. My brain may have just remembered what I wanted to do. I want to find somewhere to store liquids not in cells. So I want to set up an array of tanks that I can just dump fluids into. So we got liquid in, all the liquids out. Maintenance hatch, controller, energy hatch. There's no muffler hatch on top, is there? No. We don't need items in and out of this one. So we just need a load of stainless casings. Cool. This one. It is that. The assembler doesn't take radon at least. Oh jeez. Tell that to Sticks LCR. Stop trying to convince me not to make an LCR. Ta-da! That's good. Now we just need to give it some fuel. Bread tech. Oh! Yes, Vix, because currently the food and bread in this is so shit. Very food heavy base. Bread tech. That is genius. Quick, get some devs in here now. Get the devs. Somebody here must know who they are. Insult you endlessly if you use dry yeast without blooming it. I bloomed it and it went much better this time. The bread was actually soft the day after as well. It went so well. Right, so we now have an distillation tower. We have to go to Italy. Gotta get that durum wheat. Bunch of blocks for different sorts of cooking types. So food kind of gets a little bit annoying in the early game and then forgotten about. So the healing axe. I think it'd fit this pack really well as well if food could get that complex. Right. So far we get a lot of oxygen from this. Could do with really piping the oxygen away down here. So we could pump it out, run the pipe down there, and have another layer below us for fluid storage. Is that over the top? Is that OTT? To put a load of tanks like this down there? Aluminium bars, large plastic fluid pipe. That's just basically free at this point. We don't need the gauge on it, but that's basically free as well. I think we should, you know. At least we got some chrome now. It's good. This is why we're doing this, because we cannot keep storing oxygen this way. 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Yep, so that's going to come down there. That's going to be a wall. We want one gap behind it. So we'll put an out valve there.
Say, for such a smart guy, TBM, you're fucking dumb.
There we go. We'll put that there. There's the in, there's the out. We want it to run dead along the side. So if it can't go in, it goes past. Boom, 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 boom. And now we go put the pump on upstairs. It's half a super tank. There we go. .8 milli. At least it takes up more space. Well, it looks cooler, doesn't it? This isn't just about function. This is why you put it in the basement for the cool look. Yeah. Because once I have a few of these set up, you come down here and it's just a room full of tanks. It's going to look very lab-like. I have a vision, okay? You need to trust the stick more. Do I need that on the front of it? 25 fluid tanks. We did talk about this last stream. Oh, it doesn't. Nice. That's actually really not a bad idea for what I'm about to need it for. Like, hear me out here. Bad idea. That's what this playthrough is about, though. Doing stupid things really badly. Literally in the trailer. I want to play it like a vanilla player, just being stick. And that's the best part. I claim to do it this way for entertainment. It's just me. Then I don't have to try. It's like a win-win. Also doing regular stuff really badly too. It's a talent of mine. Because what we can do up here, obviously on this one, once it's done with all the oxygen, it'll we'll run it through and say it produces hydrogen. This tank could be holding hydrogen in it. And then once we've gone around all the tanks, there'll be a fluid trash can at the end. And they either get full and overflow into the trash can, or don't have anywhere to go. Now, right now, this is more about unblocking the machines upstairs than actually producing and storing the fluid. Passive line is next to his LCR. It's over by the, yeah, it's just near, and then the, I've got super tanks. Near the hydrogen tank, for no reason. How did that get past there? That's concerning. Into a tank to empty them and cycle them back. That's probably not a bad idea. I was just thinking actually, because you were laughing at me about the super tank situation, do I just have one distillation tower per process and put a super tank next to each hatch? What you usually do. Look at me coming with the Greg solutions. It's working. This really shitty system's working. Holy fuck. Stick's done a thing. Right, let's get back to making these super tanks. I got distracted a little bit there, didn't I? Wait, F1's using batteries now as well? Oh, do you mean your battery's running out? But we can fluid lock these. And then we can void overflow these, right? Void overflow, void overflow. We need to look into look tiles soon as well, but do that. Have them go that way. Nope. There we go. I can move that to there, that'd be really useful. I assume I can. Sorted, nice. Right, let's put you here. We'll use you to control the circuit. Is Stick being an idiot here? Because we're sending wood gas down here to make ethylene. So we could just send the ethylene byproduct down here straight into this. Fixes with Stixes. Stixes fixes! Now there's a YouTube series. I look at your redstone machines and I try and fix them. Make them less efficiency. I just make them work, make them better. I add safety features. I make them nicer to build in survival. Feels mumbo jumbo, man. Pixies with Stixies until the Vixies bonk. Oh, it just works. Make a third super tank. Nice. So these tanks now. Put you there. Put you there. Push. Push. You can fluid lock the tanks, can't you? Nice. Need you. This setup's actually really fucking smart, thank you. That's this electrolyzer smoothing out a little bit now. That's good, is good. So we can reset this to export. At least it's going in there. Then we just need to make another tank in front of it, and that's another part of the aesthetic. It's looking good. It's looking good. What we should probably do... No, we'll just keep them separate. We'll just remember there's different tanks upstairs and downstairs. That's cool. We do need to add some logic to this though, because this will always run until this backs up, but this is always going to run because all of these are set to void overflow. So we need to create some logic. Right, so you're saying if I put that on, which one's the most important here? Probably the ethylene right now. Aha! So, output when it hits the threshold. We need to go one more. There we go. So, if we do this, I know we need to put a redstone cover on there to let it react with it. So, what we'll do first, we'll just invert it. There we go. Okay. So, because it's empty, it's saying run. Do we do redstone on machine on? I think we should do redstone on machine on. We'll have words if you don't. I mean, I'd be blessed if threefold even came round. I've only seen Tatty here 3 times. Only. That's quite a lot for a big streamer, but... You saying Rexy aloud on my phone, Bixby. Nice. Does it go on the machine though? Fuck off. Right, so redstone on, machine on. Enable with redstone. When that's spelled wrong. So that should put ethylene in there, turn off, and then that should just back up, right? So that'll now turn on, it'll smash some out, which will fill these up incidentally. I think what I want to do now, rather than work on this shit here, rather than work on all of this, I'm going to take a small detour and get some tantalite. So we're going to make a prospector. And look at the mana steel one now. You can't be asked with mana steel. Vibrant looks good too. Right, mana steel. How do we go about mana steel? We have to do that then, don't we? Oh, 1 second. We never click. Is this worth taking? Or should I take the meteoric iron? Let's just gamba these. 1 second. Double click the any bar and type fortune. No, that's the boring way of doing it. That, on the other hand, ain't bad at all. And our first EV bag is...
Hound dog, Elvis.
What are we getting? Parachute and compressed copper plate. Boom. Actually, fuck it. How else do we get PDIM? Is that the only way we can get it? And there's no other quests to give you PDIM. It is only that one. I'm going to live in the PDIM, don't get me wrong. Only that one. Well, I can't not then, can I? As much as the 10... As much as those 10 EV bags looked really tempting. PDIM time. We're not doing PDIM yet. Don't have the distributor in here, do we? This feels like you've done a bonus quest. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that anytime soon. That's quite exciting. I'm just looking for other good rewards. Nuke the moon. Oh, we can destroy the planets as we go. Oh, that's a great idea. Thinking like Trump now. See? Ready to take over the world at this point. Right, where's the Britannia stuff? We don't have any white shimmering mushrooms. Right, we're going to look at this Mana Steel setup, I think. Because I know Britannia can be quite powerful other moments as well. And I've never done Britannia before, so we're going to enjoy some petals for a bit. Ooh, let's turn that off. Is there a cave down here? There is, isn't there? Right, let's go back to this, sorry. Show me. Ta-da! Flower grafting. Making a mess outside again. The first magical flower you are able to make is the pure daisy. This flower can slowly enchant nearby stones and logs into the basic Britannia ingredients. I remember seeing this somewhere. For placing the flower down, you can put down stone and wood in the 8 tiles around it, and after a certain time they will be converted. Okay.
Oh, Striker got a raid!
Us now. Oh, you brought Neb. Great. Distractions. Woo. This is overworld base. LCR bannable. We have our PDIM portal, but it's not quite functioning yet. And we have our storage from the electrolyzer. So when we electrolyze things down here, so we have our ore proc. Ores go in here. They either get thermally centrifuged and macerated, or they get macerated and centrifuged. They go in here. We have some salt. So if we wanted some chlorine, we can put the salt in here. Sodium down there. The chlorine then gets dragged down here. Into here. The chlorine's currently going in there. Basically all you made today. But this one's oxygens. This one's hydrogens. Why not make super tanks? They're cheap. The super tanks are actually hidden at the back. Doing super tank things. No, we are going to do a no LCR run. Mushroom. We need to make them white or shimmering mushroom into a mystical. Or it can be a white shimmering mushroom. So. Oh, we probably should just go find them, shouldn't we? God damn it. Brown mushroom. Oh, my fucking helmet died. I don't know how you look, it's hard to imagine. Right, I will be 2 seconds. I'm just going to sort the doggo out. So enjoy watching this charge, I guess. 2 minutes, I promise. Mushroom, mushroom. Need the white ones. I think... Oh, white. That's one of the 2 we need. We need 2 of them. I think part of the problem is because I'm trying to learn to build... Bingo! Oh, I think it has turned off, it's just not telling me it's turned off. Wait, do I need to add grass seed now? It's wheat seeds. Same thing. Okay, I understand now. And... yeah. Oh. Bam, boom, boom, beam, bam, 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 boom. Bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. The question is, how long is this gonna take? And then we gonna get this because your cat's water just dumped itself. Oh, what? Oh, it only makes one. That's bullshit. I think what we're going to do, we're going to wrap it here because I feel like this is a nice little rabbit hole to go down at the start of next stream. She's under the couch. Oh, bless her. So we will go down the rabbit hole of Mana Steel. Let me just mark that and that together to remind me what we were doing. Endo Flame. That might be easier to make, actually. That might be a lot easier to make. Oh. We can't make mana powder for mana. Yep. I'm seeing a problem with this. Day Blue on Nightshade. Oh, okay. I see. I'm assuming one fills at night, one fills at day. I'm going to call it there though, and next stream, which will be Tuesday, question mark? Yeah, I'm going to go with Tuesday. We will get on with this, we'll get some Mana Steel made. We'll make the Mana Steel, we'll make the Prospector Scanner with the Mana Steel, and we'll go get a load of materials and get that running. So then we can put off making the LCR even longer. So, thank you all so much for the stream today, it's been a pleasure. So we're going to go see Flurban. He is on Project Singularity and they are automating oxygen for their plat line. They're in HV as well, but they're quite a bit better at the game. So go over there and we're going to enjoy their brain. Oh, they're using ChatGPT for it as well. Lovely. Do you want to see that? Right, that's it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. That's a goodbye and good night.
You better hide that big ass forehead. That was just a joke. Whatever.
That's going in the video, assholes. You really wanted to stream today? I did until you guys fucking turned up with this attitude. And now I want to scrape my eyeballs out with a rusty spoon.